How many of you have set goals before? Hands up, please. Right, great, wonderful. Lots of people have set goals before, set targets before. Even I set lots of targets. And moment we set that target, set that goal, the first thing of doubt comes. Marega sala. Huh? Pagal hai? Are you sure? Can you do it? Are you sure you got the resources? Are you sure you got everything with you? Can you really do it? Will you stick to it? How difficult is it? Have you not taken too much for what you can do? All these doubts starts coming into our mind. Yes, no? Yes? So the moment you set a goal, the next thing comes is not possible. Too difficult. How can I do it? These are called as our fears. So what are the various fears that stop us from achieving our goals? Please write down between 1 to 5 fears. Some of you might know 5, some of you might know only 1 fear. Please write it down. Next to your tables, there is a piece of wood which is kept there. Can you just see it? Take one piece with you. Now what you're going to do is, whatever fears that you have got, write down this fear on the block of wood. Firewalk is not the only way. So what we can do is we can do one activity here till I think the fire is still getting a little bit time we have. Break it up with just one. Yeah, come. How many of you think is difficult? Going to be difficult? I don't know. I'm just telling you. How many of you think it's difficult? Just put your hand up. How many of you think it's difficult to break this? That I cannot do it. Others might. They have got. Okay, so you try it first. Good.
Spent a good bit of my life around fire, playing with fire, but I've never walked over it. I've always been taught to be careful about it. So yes, fears, yes, everything in me is saying this is an incredibly dumb idea, but I believe in focus. And so I'm really excited for the challenge of being able to focus my way across a bed of flame, a bed of coals.
I've always had a fear of walking on fire. I have seen it on television and I always say, how is it possible? It's very difficult and yes, I'm scared.
Walk on fire? That's what Girish said. And I said, walk on fire? Burning coal? Impossible. Just can't do it. And still can't understand how to get over that and start walking, especially in my age. He says I can still walk at my age also. I don't know. Let's try.
Now you got two choices in front of you. you can either say, okay, it was tough, it did burn me a little bit, but so what? Life is tough, this was even also tough, and go on with life and say, okay, so what? That doesn't mean I back down. Or you can say, oh shit, where did I go? What was it? Too difficult. Never again. Tell all my friends, don't do it ever again. Very difficult. You have a choice what you want to do. Both are right choices. You can choose which one you want. Either you can crib your way through life or say, so what? I'll still take on life head on. Let the challenges come. Challenges will come. Nobody has ever made it successful with a lack of challenges or lack of failure. It is despite the failure, if you can overcome that, that's when you reach your goals. So that's the choices that you have in front of you. Thank you very much from my side for taking your time off, coming over here.
The exercises that we did helped me to get to know the group. The breaking of the clay kind of got rid of that negative apprehension that I was feeling towards the coal walking, and writing down goals really helped me to just refocus on where I'm going, what I'm doing, and put this in perspective of this isn't just a novelty trick, this is an actual useful experience that I can use. And going over the coals was scary, but going over it once made it easier, and seeing other people go through and conquer their fears as well was even more so. So, an exciting experience.
I have a first-hand experience. Besides me, whoever else has done, I'm more curious and more congratulating them, because it was really thing which one needs to do, needs to undergo. And this experience will really remain for a very long period of time.
Once the talk went ahead and we really went there and saw people doing it, I myself did it once, and then I said like, okay, maybe it was a fluke that I really walked on it, so let me try again. And then that fear was slowly moving ahead.
So after hearing his lecture, even I went over there, so I was just observing. After all, fire is fire, whatsoever he is telling. Remove fear, remove this thing, achieve goals. It is something gadbad hai. So initially I was not ready to walk on a fire, frankly speaking. I saw my son. He जोश में गया, लेकिन थोड़ा ऐसा कर देगा. So there is something gadbad. So even though if at all I will think कि I will put my goal, I will remove my fear. लेकिन fire is fire. So I saw plenty of walking through that. Then my wife came to me, why are you not walking? तो उसको लगा कि अरे ये मेरा husband डर रहा है. So बोला कि अभी तो कुछ ना कुछ करना पड़ेगा. So मैं खड़ा रहा हूँ. Afterwards I was only observing people walking over there. So I saw Girish. So what he did, he stand just 4 steps before that. He saw beyond that, and he just walked away. And I said, this is the way. So you should find your goal, you focused over there, and just walk over there. Nothing will happen. And I walked.
I had a lot of apprehensions before coming to this program, and I was not sure. I was thinking of some excuses. Even before coming here, what to do, how to tell Girish I'm not going to walk, but thanks to Girish's motivation, I could do it, and I will never forget today's date, time, and who all are here. Thank you.
I've been doing lots of interesting things like this, otherwise as well. But this is a great reminder every time. After a few months, you kind of get back into the routine and you kind of forget what you really wanted to do. So these programs, I always like to attend Girish's programs, and they kind of serve as a strong reminder that you're kind of starting to lose focus, start doing what you need to do once more.